Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the ARCA series here at South Boston. We got 60 laps here at this short track today. We got Chad Douglas out here. We got Barry out here. We've had some good races with both of them. We're car number 9 here out of like 24, it looks like. Hopefully we can qualify well. Them getting down in the ones is nuts. My last practice, people were down in like the low 2s. And I was able to get down to like a low 3 optimal in the 2s. But maybe this track is like more gripped up. I don't know. With the oval refresh, I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if it's really going to affect this track as much besides just getting slicker, maybe. But we'll see. It's just going to be bottom dominant anyways. It's a short track. Just got to try not to spin out. I got the steering ratio to 14-1. I missed that corner. And the brake bias to 70%. That's what it felt comfortable to me, at least. We need to try to nail our second lap, though. So I'm going to try to focus here.
15.44.
Not a bad 1 and 2. Try not to get sideways there. Through 3 and 4 is where I get loose more or less than the other corners. 279, I'll take that. At least it's in the 2s. That will be fine with me. We should be top like 8, 9 maybe. So at least we can be further in towards the front rather than like in the back. Hopefully we don't end up in a wreck because that's going to be the main thing. Sam getting down to a 163. Damn, Barry still has to go though. They're flying, but you need to get your left side tires like just down there on that yellow line basically. You want them like just on it or just like straddling it, something like that, and it gains a ton of time through the corners. But best time I've ran so far in like a full lap, I'll take that. It's going to be just attrition at this track. Try not to wreck. Hopefully you don't end up in a big pile up because with walls on both sides of this track, the wrecks could pile up very quickly. So you got to be careful about that. But we're falling back a little bit. So far we're 7th, it looks like. If we could stay on the bottom for the start of the race, I'll be really happy. Now we're back to 8th. So hopefully at least one more person will beat us out. Alright, we're getting ready to roll off here in 8th. Starting on the outside is not ideal, but we'll make it work the best of our ability. Hopefully we can get down quickly. I told Barry, show us the way to the front. He said he'll show us the way to an early grave. So hopefully that's not the case, actually. That's funny, though. Because I remember when we did USA, he got dumped first corner of the race. I told him I won't dump him first corner, hopefully. As long as they don't slam on the brakes up there or anything like that. But we'll see what goes on. I love short track racing on the oval side at least, so hopefully we can do pretty well here in the ARCA series. We usually do all right. I'm not going to try and jinx us early, but we usually have some fun runs. So I'm hoping we can continue that because we've been solid a lot of the times at short tracks. We end up pretty lucky, I think, not getting wrecks. But that's knocking on a lot of wood. Hopefully we don't in this one. It's going to be a sketchy start. At least we're somewhat towards the front, which is nice. That's a positive. I can't quite see the leader. My A-pillar's in the way. Quick shifts. I'm not going to try to dive down there. I had room, but I wasn't up on the gears as good as I should have been. Try and take it easy these early few laps to get the tires heated up a little bit. He was going to pull up in front of us. He decided not to, but I still didn't want to hook him, so I was trying to be cautious of that. Trying to pinch these guys down there, so maybe I can get a decent enough run. And get in front of somebody. We'll try not to smack this wall. Definitely going to lose some spots starting on the outside. I knew that was going to happen. We got to be aggressive and get down at some point, but I got to get clear is the main thing. Because I had room before turn 1 to do it. I just wasn't up through the gears, and I didn't trust people to not run us over first corner. I'd rather lose some spots right now and try and get them back later than be spun out first corner of the race. Somebody got loose up there. That was sketchy. Oh, wreck. We're going to stay high. Able to get by it. Oh, he nailed him. The guy under us nailed him. Hell yeah.
Wreck in 3 and 4.
Big wreck in 3 and 4, baby. Let's go. We went from 11th to, where did we go? To 7th there. Hell yeah. That's what I was hoping for. Just got to get around these guys clean as much as we
We
can.
do when we're all in a train and y'all wreck each other off.
Clear.
Yeah, when there's a wreck, it's hard to miss it. Like, I just put myself against the wall, scraped it a little bit, but there was no real damage to our car at least.
Slow car in front of you on the bottom. The
Slow
lead
car in
is
front of us on the bottom. Somebody's
15.9.
spinning. They're getting hit back straight.
Slow car on the bottom.
Please don't spin me,
Outside,
15. You
clear.
already lapped out at this point. Was the 15 when the one we were just racing with and he hit those cars? I don't know. Oh, 17's getting
Really
spun.
good job, man.
Trying not to. Oh, we're in the top 5 right now. Hell yeah.
Inside.
See, this is what I was hoping for. Just dodge all the wrecks and we can get towards the front maybe.
16.2.
That's awesome.
94.
This 15 really wants by us, but like I don't. He's at least 1 lap down, I think. He's not really going to get that back driving by everybody. So I hope that he just stays behind us and keeps a buffer between Kyle and I right now.
19. That was your fastest lap of the session.
I got to go back and see how close that was though to hitting us when we were just running that outside, because that was absolutely crazy. I don't know if tire saving matters here at all. I'm just trying to go slow, hook the bottom, and get it to roll down there and not really try to be on throttle too hard. Because if that can save our right front some, then I'll be happy. I'm trying not to get on throttle too much to get the car sideways too, because it's very easy to spin out the car here. So I'm trying to be cautious, especially with a 60 lap race. A lot of corners, 120 corners. 120 times you got to turn left and not die. Somehow we've missed the probably the biggest wrecks so far.
15.60.
I will take that. Sitting top 5 after starting 8th. We fell back to 11th. Honestly, getting stuck on the outside was a blessing in disguise at that point. Slow car on the bottom. Please stay down there. Thank you. But I basically use 2 spots on the track for my braking zone. There's the red dot, like not the red dots, the red lettering on the backstretch right there. That's my like let off brake zone, and then the start finish line on the front stretch. It's usually where I like start getting off it and get back on the throttle, or start getting on the brakes. Start getting off the throttle, get on the brakes. Oh, that's the wall. If you get the wall, just keep it straight. Don't try to turn too quickly. I spun out so many times in practice, clipping the wall there, and trying to turn in for the corner like normal and just sliding through it and trying to drift the thing, and it's hard to correct these cars without wrecking, spinning out, or just overcorrecting it, one or the other. Very, very difficult. Oh, got sideways there. Too much on throttle. A little too much on the yellow line, I think. I think I'm trying to get my tires like just on that seam down there maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm still like learning on like what the fast line is. Cause I know I've ran this track in like street stocks and modifieds before, and you want to get your tires down here to get the car rotated, because those cars are slower and not as loose as the ARCA car. They don't have as much horsepower and stuff to get them sideways. Maybe a little bit of a diamond line works, honestly. Oh, that was a lot of throttle. Thought I was fine to get on it, and back end started kicking out on us bad, and we're only about 20 laps in of 60. It has gone by quite quick, but it was terrifying in the beginning. Luckily, we missed all those wrecks. Kyle is slowly catching us behind. He's 0.7 back, so I got to watch for him. Barry's slowing up a little bit right now. The 5 is all over him. Who's the 5? Dylan. Oops, somebody's sliding. I don't know if that's somebody for position or not. I don't think it is. Or maybe it is. It's right in front of Barry up here. The 26 is a lap down. Hopefully he goes high for us like next corner. I just want to see if the person in front of Barry that got loose is for position. It might be. 26 isn't slow necessarily. I think he ended up in a wreck or spun out or something earlier. Okay, he went high. Thank you very much. At least he's like a smart lapped car. He's just getting out of the way of the leaders when they're there. And that one car is on the lead lap. He's second place. Where is first right now? First is gone. The 7 car over a second ahead. Okay, I need to pay attention. That's the blue 7 up there. So he is pretty far up there. I need to not look around at the stats and stuff very much. Kyle's definitely catching us. He's 0.4 back now. I definitely have slowed up the pace a little bit though. Hopefully the back half of the race, the car will come a little bit better to us. We're going to catch this guy in a bad spot off of this corner. Oh, he got the wall. That was scary. I thought we were going to squeeze in right behind him for the straightaway and then try to get under him for the next corner. But he is driving his heart out. And we almost got into his bumper because he got in the wall. And then he would try to run in as hard as possible on our outside, so we couldn't go up to the wall there. Kyle caught us a ton from that.
Thank you, Oreo.
Oreo? I don't know who he said, but I heard Oreo. I don't think that's somebody's name. Barry was sideways there. Good save. Quick save. Oh, Barry's getting dumped. Oh, no. We're trying to miss it. I think Kyle went straight through it. We're stuck in the wall.
Appreciate it.
Outside. Be ready.
I think, I don't know how the 5 car is saying appreciate it. Oh, we got some damage. Oh, we have to go pit for repairs. Are you kidding? All right. We got to go get our repairs. Dang it. I was trying to get through that real quick. And it's a slow-ass pit road. Dang it. That's super unfortunate for us. We only got our repair on at least. I took off fuel already. Oh, where's our pit stall? Oh, this is the wrong pit stall. Damn it. I didn't know there was 2 of them. Oh, that's even more unfortunate. Slow down for no reason right there. Don't hit that. So that's quite unfortunate. Went down the wrong pit lane to start with. But we should just get a repair. Go. Okay, why are we getting service? I don't even know what service we were getting. I had fuel off. Yeah, fuel was off and our windshield tear-off was off, so I don't know. It wasn't an instant repair. Damn, that really sucked. We fell really far back for that. Yeah, I kind of don't understand how the 5 car is blaming Barry for that. He ran over Barry, so I'm confused by that. Oh, he got sideways? We're in 15th, easily a lap down. I don't know who's all on the lead lap. But I just got to go forward, hope some people wreck. There'll be more.
Still out there.
I'm getting pinched literally down to the yellow line. This dude wants to wreck.
4 outside. 16.234.
Like, I got unfortunate damage. I was going to stay out and keep going, but I had the beat ball flag, so I had to pit for repairs. I don't even know what happened to my car either. I don't know if it was from the inside wall or from hitting the right front, honestly. I have zero idea.
115.
But we definitely have speed, so that's quite unfortunate. We should have finished top 5 there, especially with those 2 wrecking. Unless Dylan might have been, or not Dylan. Oh yeah, Dylan, the 5 car. Maybe he was saying thanks to like either Kyle or I running into him. I don't know. If he wouldn't have ran over Barry, none of it would have happened. So that all depends. These guys just are missing the bottom. They're like getting good runs on the exit. They're just missing the bottom for the entry of the corner. So I'm trying not to like get into their left rear. Getting in these corners. We're in 16th right now. Okay. So that's like the furthest back we're going to be, hopefully. But that's quite unfortunate. We ended up in that wreck. We missed a ton of them, so we got lucky with that. And unfortunately ended up in one that was easier one to avoid, I feel like.
Still outside. The lead just did a 16.154. Still outside.
Trying to get by the 23 Red Bull car. We should be able to clear them here in this corner. Oh, somebody's spinning. Down to the inside. That was somebody in like 6th. We might be able to catch up to them. I don't know if we're 1 or 2 laps down is the problem. For me going on the wrong pit road, that was unfortunate. That really lost me a lot more time than I should have from going down the wrong pit road. Yeah, that guy's on pit road now, I think. Yeah, that's 4 position. We got a 12 car. He's that white car in front of the white and pink up here. He's the one on the outside there.
Thank you, Charlie.
Still outside.
That's 4 position. Trying not to get into these lead lap guys at all, because I don't want to ruin their race, but if they screw up, I'm going to take advantage and try to get by them. So I do want to try and advance as far forward as possible. 12 car went way high. We should be able to get around the 12, I think, at some point. Because he keeps going real wide. Either he's going to wreck on the nose of somebody, or we're just going to get by him real easy. I don't know. But he's actually making that outer lane kind of work a little.
16.2.
I don't know anybody else on the same lap as us currently. I want to run this again this week just because like I know we could do really well. We weren't that far off the leader when all that happened either. We were only like a second or 2 behind them. Because we were right behind Barry and Dylan. Oh, God. Was not expecting him to check up like that. That's unfortunate.
Got that lap car up there. Got that lap car up
Trying to turn around as safe as possible.
there. We've got damage on the back end.
Oh, big wreck into one.
Let's go, people.
When everybody's running that close to each other, that is bound to happen. Oh, the
I'd rather
15
serve
is
a penalty than get into the full
broken.
wreck.
He cannot turn left
Too wide outside.
very well because his right front's
30.3.
broken.
1,
24
2,
got clipped
clear,
right
clear,
there.
clear.
Barry's still in fourth somehow after doing a 360. That's crazy. I'm shocked he's still in fourth. That's crazy.
Low one on the bottom.
But man, that's so unfortunate for us. We fell back to 16th. I don't want to run over Barry. He's already been ran over once.
Good move, Kyle.
Working the outside. The car in front is pitting.
He told us to go by left. His car might be real like damaged to where it's not super fast right now. It seems like
Outside. Clear up top.
that's a potential.
16.5.
We're getting by one guy on pit road.
The car behind is pitting.
Yeah, short tracks are always tough though. Short tracks always have a ton of wrecks because you're running
Alright.
so tight and you barely tap somebody in these cars. They're going for a spin. Like it gets them so sideways so quick.
16.2.
There's not a whole lot
Sorry,
you
Jack,
can
I'm
do
trying to get out of
about
your way.
it.
You know
We got up to
you're
14th though, so that's nice at least. We're not 15th anymore.
The leader just did a
I don't know if this 15 is
16.2.
slow or not. I know he just got his damage repaired. I'm not sure how he was driving though. Oh, he's going to run over that guy immediately. Jesus, guys. Okay, 14's going to try to go back and get at him, I imagine. But the 14 was slowing me up already.
Everybody
One.
checked up real bad. Yeah, everybody checked up really bad. I'm sorry about that.
1.
Any sort of checkup, people are wrecking real fast here. Because I barely got into the two. Like, we were barely
I
nosed
didn't
the
want you to think
bumper.
that it was me
And
just overdriving it or something.
I barely tapped him and it got him loose. I tried staying off him, but then I got ran over from behind, so it was bound to happen. Because I was slightly quicker than him. I was trying to stay off of him to not do it. But that's okay. It's happened to everybody. If anybody gets out of this with a 0x, they need to go play the lottery. People are leaving. We still got, well, we got 10 laps to go. I don't know how many laps down I am. How many laps down am I? Does it say here? No, it doesn't quite say. There's 8 laps to go, so I think that we are 3 laps down right now. There's 10 laps to go right there at the line. And we had 8 to go when we had 11 left, so I think we're 3 laps down, unfortunately. 7 cars still in the lead by half a second over the 1, which we were not that far behind the 1 and the 7, so I feel like we easily could have gotten a top 5 out of this race, which was really unfortunate. But we ended up in the wreck that gave us damage. Like, we had to pit for damage repairs. That's okay. That's short track racing. It's hit or miss a lot of the time. Yeah, leaders ran a 16.217. We've been running 16.2s pretty consistently. That was a 3 there, but we're still running pretty good times overall. Barry's got Kyle, number 8 car, right on him for position. That's 4th and 5th behind us. 15 car, yeah, he's not that slow at all. I think he ended up in that first wreck. I think he was under us when all that stuff happened, and he got just stuffed into it, unfortunately, being too wide on the straightaway, because it blocked like 3/4 of the track. I got super lucky in the beginning with all that. Couldn't get lucky for the entire 60 laps, though. Yeah, we're still running 16.2s because you don't get new tires when you pit. You just repair your vehicle. You only get 1 fast repair, though, in these races. So make sure to uncheck your fuel and windshield tear off so you can go in and pretty much get an instant repair. That helps out a ton in situations when you get in a wreck. I think we could have been further forward, 8 seconds ahead of us. That would have been... I think we could have been 8 seconds ahead, maybe ahead of the 12 car if I didn't go down the wrong pit road. And I went down both pit roads. I didn't know there was 2 separate pit roads. I thought it was one long one. Like it's like at Dover or Martinsville and stuff like that. I thought it was one long one. But that's on me for not knowing that. I don't race South Boston too often. But final lap here. Watch out for anybody else wrecking potentially. But the 7 car is going to get the win over the 1.
Good race, guys.
So good race by everybody for the most part. That was interesting and pretty fun for the most part. South Boston's a very tough track, though. Very easy to spin off of. Everybody's running super tight, as you already saw. And it's just bound for a bunch of wrecks, which is unfortunate. We ended up in it. So we ended up back in 14th. Oh, we're only 2 laps down, so that is what it is. But I think we could have finished 12th maybe, ahead of the 12 and the 24. We just got by, who was that? Was that the 24? No, that's the 23. He was behind us. But let's go and see all the incidents in the race, because there's going to be quite a few for sure. Pace car does not have any laps. Let's go on them. And let's go to Fard Chase so we can see every mayhem that happens right off the start. Right in the beginning, this is lap 4. The 1 and the 6 got together there real tight. Oh yeah. You already know, Barry. It's always like that. But the 1 car, I don't know if was he trying to clear himself? No, it's just the 6 kind of came up off the corner a little bit too high. They got together a little bit. I wasn't sure if the 1 was coming down or 6 coming up. It looked more like the 6 coming up to me. 10 car loses it there. Was this the massive wreck? It does not look like it. This might have been the massive wreck. Oh my goodness. 23's just checking up. He gets ran over from behind, unfortunately. Just barely tapped, but it spins him out. But they keep going just fine. But then he's running him back over. That's just unnecessary altogether. But holy crap, there's people on top of each other in that corner. Nobody's lifting at all. Everybody's just going flying around. 15 car turning around. Where was that big wreck with us? That was right next to us. I think we already missed it. Yeah, where was it? I just got to see how close we were to it. It was the 28 here on our inside. It was car number 16 it was. Okay, the 15 was just behind it. And he's checking up, and then the 2 car came flying back up, unfortunately for him. Like, the 2 car needed to hold his brakes, but he's trying to, like, turn around while all the traffic's coming. That was stupid. And he caused the rest of the big wreck, for sure, because everybody else ended up in it after that. That was ridiculous altogether. But then everybody up front is kind of getting by it up here. They're almost going 3 wide. That's tight. 17 car, he's still sitting there. Ooh, the 4 car tried cutting off Barry. Barry got into him. He, like, straightened him back out beautifully, though. I thought that was going to shoot him up into the wall, but he straightened him out really well there. That's crazy. Barry in the 7 and the 17 going like 10 miles an hour slower. He just got ran over there. I think that was close for the lead. I think that was like 2nd, 3rd, 4th at that time. I don't know. 12 car got super sideways. 21 just couldn't miss him, I guess. And Chad ended up in that, unfortunately. Straight head on into the wall. Where did Chad finish? I don't even know. Because he seemed like to have a bad race, too. But where did Chad finish? He finished a couple spots behind us in 16th. Unfortunate. But 6 car... He's in 14th at the time. Oh, he comes up, clips the 15, but I thought he was going to wreck him there. Barry's getting sideways. I think this is where the 5... Oh, yeah, Barry got loose and the 5 car had nowhere to go. I was trying to miss it. Oh, he was probably saying good job to us from that because I was trying to miss it. I think I more net-coded him, if anything, because in the car, I hit him in the side, not in the back. So that was weird because it showed his car like going sideways, and we hit him in the side. Because I think I had more damage from the left front than the right front, honestly. I had a lot on the right front, actually. So maybe that's why it was just towed out so far that way. I don't know. But that was a whole mess. I was trying to miss it the best possible, and they bounced off each other really bad. And everybody's still running into them. Jesus. What a mess. 12 car just comes down, hooks to 23. 23 and the 19. They got together a little bit, but they're fine. 15 and the 5. 15, they're just tied off the corner, and he just hooks him into the wall. That was just super tight racing. 8 car got in the back of the 19. We saw that. We were already our laps down at that point, I think. And then this is where I get into the 2. Yeah, I barely tap him. Like, I'm literally barely on throttle at all. I'm, like, checking up and just barely tap the gas, and he just didn't have his car rotated or something at the time. I don't know. But we got it turned around the fastest as we could. At least. This is the leader trying to get through all of this. Oh, he has a car sitting on top of him and spins out another guy. The 1 car is just behind him, and he's still going to hold the lead and go on to win that race after all that. That is crazy. That's absolutely nuts. We were able to get out the way at least. I'm happy about that. And then keep going. Oh, there's such a big wreck right here. Oh, 15 ran straight into the 14. 14 trying to turn around with cars coming. No, that wasn't smart. 17 doing a burnout, and the 2 car runs straight into him. I think the 17 car just DQ out of the race from that. He got 20X. Yeah, he DQ'd. I think, what is the DQ? Is it 17? Yeah, 17 is a DQ. He is the only one that DQ'd out of this race, shockingly. I thought there was going to be more, honestly, with the way this has looked. It's been such a mess. 21 spun out off the corner. Like, we didn't necessarily spin out and mess up ourselves, besides getting into the back of the 2. That's just super tight racing, and unfortunately, these cars are so fragile with just tapping them. Like, what just happened there with those guys, I don't know how the 8 didn't go spinning, but he got shunted out the way 28 did. Where is he going to do a bad turnaround? I don't know. And then this is coming in the closing laps. They're barely net code hitting there with the right rear, but good racing. Good clean racing. And the 7 car gets the win. 1 car gets second. Good racing up front by them. Somehow the 7 car survived all of that. That was absolutely crazy. But we finished back in 14th. Probably going to lose some iRating and probably some safety. What did we end up getting out of that? An 8X? Yeah, that's rough. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results here. All right, we lost 28, not as bad as I expected. Lost some safety, that's fine. We're still over a 4 on that. That's not a bad thing to me. 3,100 strength of field. Pretty decent strength of field for a short track, I'd say, but absolutely craziness. Where was the guy that started on pole was 55 laps down. He ran 5 laps. I guess he ended up in an early wreck. I didn't quite pay attention to the 11, but that's quite unfortunate. He had a good shot at trying to gain some iRating there. But I think we could have easily finished top 5 if we didn't end up in that one wreck with Barry and the number 5 car, which the number 5 car started getting ran over left and right. But he still finished 8th somehow. I don't know how. That's crazy. But if we wouldn't have gone down the wrong pit road, I think we could have finished 2 spots up in 12th maybe, because we weren't that far behind them, honestly. And we were pretty quick. We had a lot of speed. So I definitely want to run this again this weekend, just because I know we have speed and I know we could do pretty well, and I want redemption at that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. It was a lot of carnage. I know people like seeing a lot of carnage, and that track's definitely one of them. So appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.